So this week I watched Avatar: The Way of Water on the big screen, and whilst I enjoyed the film, sadly my cinema going experience wasn't that positive. On the same row that I was sat on, a few seats down from me, there were a group of people who were talking through the film. They were getting their mobile phones out, they took a selfie at one point, then they got the torchlight on their phone to shine it on the ground because I think they must have dropped some food. And I tried to let it slide for a little bit, but after a while I had to speak up and say, listen, could you stop doing that because you're spoiling my enjoyment of the film. I hate it when I have to engage with a stranger to say, please have a bit of common courtesy whilst watching this film. It's one of the things that bugs me sometimes about going to the cinema. Now, I do love going to the cinema, but I do have pet peeves about going sometimes. And it's led me to make this video, which are my 5 pet peeves about going to the cinema. And I'm sure with some of them, you can relate. So pet peeve number 1 is people who use their mobile phones in the cinema. You go watch a film, which is probably going to be somewhere around 2 hours. So for 2 hours, can you not avoid looking at your phone? If you get a vibration, do you have to take it out of your pocket and look at it and have your phone light up so that everyone else in the cinema can see that you're on your phone? Do you have to do that thing where you take a picture of the title of the film with the title and the certificate so that you can post it on social media later to say, yeah, look, I've come to see this film? And don't even get me started on people who make phone calls or take phone calls in the middle of a film. I can remember many moons ago an interaction I had with a fellow cinema goer who was a few rows behind me, who was on his phone talking, and I turned around and I said, excuse me, fellow citizen, could you please come off your phone, you're spoiling the movie. He responded annoyed with, I'm on the phone to my daughter. So I responded with, well, if it's so important, go outside and take the phone call. Don't be rude and spoil it for the rest of us. Just have some courtesy. My second pet peeve is people who talk through films with their mates like they're at home, watching a movie in the comfort of their living room, providing a DVD commentary for the rest of us. Well, the truth is, 1, none of us want to hear what you have to say, and secondly, DVD commentaries are going out of fashion, so you talking through this film, none of us want to hear it. If you want to do that, go at home, watch a movie, talk with your friends, ask them questions, have that kind of interaction, but don't do it in the cinema where none of us want to hear that. My third pet peeve is vaping, and if I was making a film about this, I would give it the title, The Rise of the Douchebag. Here in the UK, you can no longer smoke inside of a public building because it's harmful to others and it's just not nice. And it's exactly the same thing with vaping. Now in cinemas, on occasion, you sometimes get people who come in and they sneak in a vape pen and they do that every so often. And it's still not nice because you get the contents of people's mouth being breathed out and it's all in the atmosphere, and you can smell these smells, which maybe to you think they taste nice or they smell nice, but they don't to the rest of us. No one else wants to smell the contents of your mouth, especially in a cinema screen. So don't do it. Just have some courtesy, be respectful of others, and don't do it. Don't be a douchebag. Pet peeve number 4 is chair kickers. I've just come up with this brand new song. Check it out. Your chair is your chair and my chair is my chair. Listen, don't put your feet on the back of my chair. Don't put your knees into it. Don't lean into it, because then you're gonna make my chair rock, and that's gonna be annoying for me as my chair is moved about whilst I'm trying to watch the film. I'm the same. I'm not gonna do that to the person in front of me because it's my space. This is my space. That is your space, but you don't have to lean into my chair. So don't do it. Don't kick a chair. And my 5th and final pet peeve is about people who leave food and rubbish in the cinema at the end of the film, assuming that cinema staff will clean up after them. Now, we might have a difference of opinion with this one, because you might say, well, cinema staff are there to do exactly that. That's their job, to clean up the cinema after you've left. But again, I'm just saying, having a bit of common courtesy. You know, maybe it's one thing that you leave something and you forget about it, but when people leave half empty drinks and they spill popcorn everywhere and they leave chocolate that's going to start melting and it's just disgusting. And I think, you know, there's bins at a cinema for a reason. It's not hard to pick up your rubbish and just to walk and just put it in a bin and then you leave the place tidy. That's helpful to everyone. Cinemas are nice places. We go to watch films, we want to enjoy it, and we want our cinemas to be nice, clean, tidy places. Don't just leave it down to the staff. Respect your local cinema. Clean up after yourself. All in all, it's just about being considerate. So those are my 5 pet peeves, and I'm sure if I sat down and had a bit more time, I'd come up with a few more. Now, you probably think I come across a bit like a grumpy old man, but I'm just being honest. Those are my pet peeves, and I'm sure you have some as well. So I'd love to know what those are, and also what you think about my pet peeves. So leave a comment in the comment section. Whilst you're here, please do me 2 quick favors. Firstly, please give this video a like, and if you do like movie chat, cinema chat, movie reviews, trailer reactions, all that good stuff, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate your support. Thank you for watching my video. Please stay tuned for the next one that I release, and I will catch up with you again soon. So until then, take care of yourselves and your local cinema, and thanks for watching.